today talking about if your accomplishment uh, gauge needs recalibration. And here's what I'm talking about. This is mainly for those type A people like me who want to achieve all the things and try to cram so many things into your day, including the weekend. So just some backstory of what happened and how I try to solve it. So on weekends, so it's like Saturdays, I am a high achiever and I want to get shit done. And I would cram in like 8 things I want to do or get done on Saturday. And it might not be work. It could be like, go to a dry cleaner, go get that book, buy that thing, do grocery, cook, meal prep, whatever. Or work out, read the book. And I was getting mad at myself like weekly that I couldn't accomplish all the 8 things I wanted to do on the weekends. And then one day I was talking to one of my friends who's more of a type B. Hey, she gets shit done. She's like a professor. But she's like, wait, you plan to get 8 things accomplished on a Saturday? She's like, I barely get 1 or 2 things done, if at all, on a weekend. That's my rest time. And for me, the word like relax and rest actually stresses me out. So if you are like me, you would know what this means. So then one thing I do pretty well though is I like to time track. I pretty much track my time of doing anything. So not only I plan ahead of what I want to do and time block it, I also use it as a tool to kind of gather data on how much time things actually take and how many things have been accomplished actually each week. So I've been doing that for a while and I decided to actually look at the data, and I went back like months and weeks and months and realized that realistically I was getting quote unquote only 4 things done a Saturday. Just 4 things. So basically I was aiming for 8 each Saturday and I was getting on average 4 things done. There were days that I did like, bang out 8 things. But guess what? That day I was like stressed out to the max. Like it's possible, but it's like, you feel the yeah, I check off the thing, but then the emotion and the stress is there. So I realized that on average I can only achieve 4 things and I feel okay. If I do less, you know what? That happens too. So I try to reuse that data to recalibrate my over ambitious, over accomplishment kind of personality, because I was beating myself up emotionally, internally, every time I don't get the achievement done. I'm like, oh, you're so lazy. Why didn't you get out of bed earlier on a Saturday to get all these other things done? But then you're like, wait a minute, as a human, I only get 4 things done a week. So why am I punishing myself for not getting more done? So there's a disconnect and like a recalibration needed between what you want to do, what's realistically possible, that you don't burn out from a fucking weekend. So something to recommend for people who are like me, who want to overachieve but then get stressed out, they don't achieve their goals, is to actually try to time track and track what do you actually get achieved on an average day or whatever day you want to start tracking. So for me, it was the weekend. And then also note down how you feel, right? So let's say you get 8 things done that day, you crush your high goals, but then you were like super burnt out and stressed out, you didn't feel relaxed. Or the day you do 4 things done, you're like, you know what? I got 4 things done and I feel pretty okay. And the day I had 2 things done, I didn't feel as great for my own achievement, but I also felt relaxed because for us type A, we don't know how to relax. Or now I reframe it as active recovery because we keep on a go 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 stage. That's why it leads to burnout, and we assume that the more we feel like shit, the more we need to push harder, and that's not the solution. The solution is to actually give yourself a rest, give yourself a break so that you can go back. So to conclude, really do a time track to see what's realistic that you can achieve, and track how you feel and kind of adjust accordingly to see what's realistic or not.